Hello, and welcome to episode 561 of Prog Review. And today I'm talking about Landfall from Laurie and the Kronos Quartet, which is out recently. There you go, very shiny. It's a double album, and yeah, it's a double album. It's a bit of a departure. My copy came. I got a signed. In fact, I got a few of them. Put too many in. I got 3 signed prints with Laurie Anderson's signature on. A bit like the one I've got with the dog down there. But yeah, this is Laurie Anderson working with the Kronos Quartet for a whole album, and like I say, it's a double. It's a largely instrumental album, so don't expect reworkings of Superman or things like that. And it details the experiences that Laurie Anderson had during Hurricane Sandy, which I think hit back in 2012. I think I might be wrong. On that. And yeah, it's. It's like I say. Is it Prog? Probably not. It's been on the classical album chart in the UK, so that's the kind of area it's come from, because the Kronos Quartet, string players, they're like a modern chamber orchestra, yeah. And this is, like I say, it's a largely instrumental album with a few interjections from Laurie Anderson herself. It's brooding, dark, miserable. It's a very it's not a happy album. No, it's not a happy album. And my only complaint is over a double. It does tend to lose my interest somewhat. It sags in the middle, for it is a very compelling story, because there was this big flood. That's why it's called Landfall. This big flood, and the crux, the nub, the hub of the wheel, what the wheel of the music goes around, is Anderson's experience of this flood, from the initial weather report to it hitting, to moving out, and power cuts, to the aftermath. And it's the aftermath which is the real emotional core of the record. For Laurie Anderson's basement is where she worked. Is but I suppose it's a basement studio. Best description. Was flooded, completely flooded, and works were destroyed. Synthesizers floating by. That kind of hits me. I mean, anyone who has any creative output, you do wonder, oh God, it could all go, couldn't it? Luckily, I don't have a big basement full of synthesizers and artistic works like Laurie Anderson, and my work isn't as important as hers. But yeah, you instantly feel for it. You think, oh God, but it's like a double-edged sword. There's almost a sense of renewal, because when you lose things, when things get destroyed, it helps you reevaluate. And again, I think there's a sense of reevaluation, and it gave us this album, so out of great destruction comes this work, and it is a powerful work, and it's a powerful work, and it held my interest for its duration. I say a little bit overlong, but again, I think it's just the way things are. I think it might have been, for performance sake, like a whole its length is dictated for like a concert. You go and sit there and it'd be, it's not half an hour. It's, I don't know how long it is exactly. It must be over an hour of music. But yeah, I thought it was really, really interesting. Again, very much a departure for Laurie Anderson. There are some like electronic effects on it, but there's no. I don't think there are any synthesizers. He says, you better check. Are there any synthesizers? No. Well, there are keyboards and samples and filters. Oh dear, there are there is technology. I thought it was more of a, because it feels more organic, if you know what I mean. It feels more like an organic work. The use of effects, like I say, is more of an organic feel to it. It's not like a electronic works or whatnot. It owes a lot. Actually, it did remind me a lot in tone of Life on a String, which was her. Which one was it? Not last one. Last one was Homeland. It's the one before Homeland. Unless you count Heart of a Dog, the soundtrack as an album. Oh dear. Oh, excuse me. Forgot. I had dog food being delivered. I'll edit this out. And I've forgotten my thread. But don't worry about it. But yeah, I do implore you to give this a go because it's a bit different. It takes you into the world of like modern contemporary classical music, and I say some of the song stories that are presented by Anderson is I don't know. It's like I say, it gets to you. They get under your skin slightly. So, in terms of a rating, he said, I'm going to give this 4 Sandys out of 5. That's 4, I reckon, Sandys out of 5. I shouldn't have run up the stairs. But wait, there's more. Because I'm going to give you a 2 for 1. Because I'm like that, I am. I'm generous. Because also at the same time, there's this big book that's come out called Laurie Anderson, All the Things We Lost in the Flood. Which, again, it's related to, what happened. It's a softback book. There you go. And it's I can't really show you. I'm not going to show you like all of this because I think you should buy it. But it illustrates some of her works, over the years. Again, it kind of catalogues the stuff that's gone missing, and there's lots of stories and nice pictures and artwork and all sorts of stuff and anecdotes. So yeah, I really dig it. I really dig it. So yeah. He likes it, I do. It's a big old book. He says, looking at it, and some of the pictures are really groovy as well. It's almost like it is really a real nostalgia piece. This is, again, if you're not familiar with her artistic work, I mean, you'll be going even from the early performances when she did United States Parts 1 to 4. It talks about that, so it's absolutely, and Moby Dick and everything. Like I say, there's loads of good pictures, and it's a great. Well, if you're a fan, if you're an absolute fan, it's a fantastic book to pick up. And again, it illustrates all those pieces that were lost in the flood. So yeah, it's a nice little book for the fans there. It says $75 on the back. I don't think I paid that much because I got it off of Amazon, and it was cheap because I did a pre-order. Remember, folks, always pre-order on Amazon, or wait until the price goes down again. But I thoroughly recommend the book. That gets 5 United States Parts 1 to 4 out of 5. 5 United States Parts 1 to 4 out of 5. Because if you want to know, what Laurie Anderson did outside of her music, on the stage shows, the art installations, her early performances, it's well worth picking up. And it's like I say, there is a biography. I've got a hardback biography of her work, but I don't think that's official. This is an official book put together by Anderson herself. So yeah, it's like the be all and end all, really. It's the ultimate Anderson tome. So yeah, I thoroughly recommend it. My only gripe there is it comes in a slipcase, which over time I can imagine is going to get a little bit beaten up and damaged getting the thing in and out. I would have preferred a hardback, but there you go. So there you go. My name's been Darren. I've been talking about, he says, and I'm getting both up. I've been talking about Landfall by Laurie Anderson and the Kronos Quartet, and The Things We Lost in the Flood by Laurie Anderson, which is, again, it's a companion piece. I don't think you can see that. That could almost be the thumbnail. Yeah, that'll be the thumbnail. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll check these out, because I do recommend them. You know, if you fancy something a bit different, give them a go. And that's it. There's only one more thing left to say, and you know what that is. It's, oh, Superman.